We are Islamic Republic, Part 130. September 1965. As India and Pakistan stood on the brink of fighting each other again, the United Nations tried hard to settle the dispute of Kashmir. Their diplomacy failed. In 1962, India went to war with China over a border dispute in the north, but it suffered a humiliating defeat and turned to Britain and the USA for support. The Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was first to agree to talks with Pakistan about the future of Kashmir. The talks failed. Pakistan was frustrated at the lack of progress, and after 18 years, it seemed that only force would drive India out of Kashmir. The Indian Army's dismissal, in the war with China, encouraged Pakistan to think it could defeat them as well. They also believed that they had China's support for an attack on Indian held Kashmir. On 1 September, Pakistan forces launched Operation Grand Slam against Indian forces in Kashmir. 6 September, the Indians retaliated by crossing the official border of Pakistan and moving towards Lahore. After only a few days of fighting, the United Nations persuaded both sides to agree on a new ceasefire. In January 1966, talks organized by the USSR in Tashkent led to both sides agreeing that the question of Kashmir and other disputes would be sorted out by negotiations. The war had been a waste. Indian control over a large part of Kashmir continued. Even so, Pakistan made no apology for its role. Bhutto was absolutely convinced that Pakistan had right on its side. Those who had been killed were described as shaheed, martyrs to the cause of freedom. 22 November to 16 December 1971. During the 1971, India became actively involved in supporting the independence movement in East Pakistan. It was simply too good an opportunity to miss to undermine the unity of Pakistan. In November 1971, the Mukti Bahini, who were fighting for independence, attacked Pakistan forces in East Pakistan. They were backed up by Indian artillery firing across the border. Angered by Indian involvement, Pakistan hit back with a number of surprise attacks on the Indian Air Force. The Indian Army then invaded East Pakistan, occupied a great deal of territory, and reached the capital Dhaka. Heavy fighting also occurred along the Kashmir ceasefire line. Pakistan was forced to give up the fight and agreed to a unilateral ceasefire and the surrender of East Pakistan. Following this dreadful defeat, Pakistan President General Yahya Khan resigned and was replaced by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. How did Pakistan and India behave towards each other after 1971? After the independence, an arms race occurred as each country increased its arsenal of conventional weapons. Following in 1971 war, it was clear that India had greater military strength than Pakistan. In 1974, Pakistan was alarmed when India exploded nuclear device. This persuaded Pakistan to initiate its own nuclear programs. In spite of criticism from other countries, especially the USA, Pakistan simply could not ignore the fact that in future conflict, India could use or threaten a nuclear attack. Bhutto, with full support of the armed forces, gave the order to develop nuclear bomb. Such developments were very expensive but so important to Pakistan's defense, said Bhutto, that it would be done even if we had to eat grass. So Pakistan and India now had their own nuclear arms race. It continued. In fact, it was initiated by India and later Pakistan did the same. Pakistan develop its own